Look at the plant out of this.
My name is Austin Crashies Roberts. I transitioned from CS to Valorant, and I will be the Sova player for Team Envy.
Crashies.
Fire in the hole!
Shot done.
Enemy spotted.
We're in that, huh?
Found them.
Lock in sight.
Found them.
Taken out.
I've always had like an environment where gaming has been around me. My older brother actually got me into gaming when I was younger. He used to play like PS2, and he'd play SOCOM 2 on the PS2, which I used to play with him. He used to play like MMOs on the PC, and I'd watch him like raid and do stuff like that. So I don't know, I was one of those kids in like high school and middle school where all my friends would like go out and party and stuff, but I'd be home gaming with the boys on like Call of Duty and stuff. So I originally started on Xbox and would play Call of Duty like every night. That's basically how I first started getting into like competitive. We used to play like game battles and stuff together. Parents, they didn't approve of me staying on the computer and the Xbox that long. Actually, my parents would actually put a internet timer or whatever, so it would turn off the internet at a certain time of night because I was staying up too late. So that was a rough period in my life. Nice. Reyna's still here. Reyna's still here. I kind of chose to go the gaming, like professional gaming route myself, but my dad played sports, so he was always the competitive one and got me into like sports and the competitive side of things. I've never had any like aspirations of going to school for 5 years to become like an astronaut or something, a doctor. So CSGO was my first CS, so I got into it with some friends actually. We just played like matchmaking together and would play ECA and just like pug together and just learn the game together. I think it was really cool and fun to learn the game with everyone, like with your friends, because you're all learning together. So when I would solo and stuff, I was doing like a lot of solo carrying, and I was just like amazing myself personally. So that's where I knew I could make it into a career. School wasn't really like something I enjoyed, but I did enjoy working. So I worked as a Starbucks manager for 2 years, and I would game on the side, but I didn't really like working a Starbucks job. So I really put my mind to trying to become the best and wanting to be a pro. So basically I got into FPL, which is like a pug pro system that all the pros play after practice at night. And after I qualified, I knew that was like the big chance I had. So I really had to take a leap of like faith and put myself out there. And that's kind of what I did. I think you have to be optimistic doing things like that. It's a big risk, even if it doesn't work out. My biggest challenge personally would be when I was actually kicked out of FPL. A lot of people don't know that, but I was actually kicked out of FPL. I tell everybody that it was a wake-up call for me, and it was the best thing that ever happened to me because I was getting complacent and I had to grind back, and I made my way back, and I was one of the top performers in there after I made it back. So personally, that was my biggest like challenge that I had to overcome mentally and physically, because I had to regrind, and then I had to stay in a good mental state. T1 as a team, honestly, it sucked it didn't work out because everyone was pretty cool on there. Teams just don't work out sometimes, but I was super excited to link up with Food on Envy and talk about like packaging up and stuff like that. It was our goal kind of was to join a team together because we really like playing with each other. We really like the chemistry we have together. I knew about Envy way back in the COD days when I used to play. I knew what they were all about. When I was going to join Envy, I had a call with Astro, and they want to win, you know. They have a facility, one of the best, obviously. I mean, it's freaking nice. Everyone's seen it, so everything like aligned perfectly. We had the same visions, and yeah. Basically, the only one I didn't really know on the team was Mame. He was the only like wild card I didn't really know about joining the team. But after joining the team and talking to him, he's become like a really close friend. He's super cool. So it's super cool that like we're all cool with each other and friends and stuff.
One enemy remaining.
When Envy as like a Valorant team all move to Dallas and go to the facility, I think that will be a really big stepping stone for us. I mean, we're already doing pretty good in scrims right now as it is, but working from home and not like being able to work around your teammates is definitely rough. I think I can bring a lot of like confidence to the team. Me and Food were on T1 before Envy, and T1 was supposed to be like the the best team, the mythical team, you know. So I had a lot of confidence on T1. I think it helped me personally. So I'm hoping to bring that to Envy and get everyone confident.
Bro.
Die.
To be confident, what I usually tell people is like, they're human as well. Like, there are 5 other humans on the other team as us. Like, they're all breathe, they all eat, they all do the same exact thing as us. Like, there's no reason for them to be any more confident than we are.
Sorry, the Molotov on the ground, a little bit tough to push through, but they push through nonetheless. Paranoia on the back of the site, but it's crashies from behind.
I think everyone has doubts in their career if they're serious about it. I mean, I was working 5 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. and I was having like a lot of doubts. Like, is it worth it? Am I gonna make it? All this stuff. But you just gotta put the negative thoughts away and you just gotta keep positive, honestly. I'm really excited to move to Dallas and get started with the team and start practicing in the facility. I wanna just keep winning and bring trophies to Envy.
They did. Oh, he's just sitting there, grab. Not too
Shock
good.
dart. Shock dart.
One enemy remaining.
Should be hey. Woo! You're quick, bruh.